How many times has this happened to you? What about this? And this? Whether you're struggling to put on a bracelet by yourself, losing your coat belts wherever you go, or can't seem to keep your scarf wrapped around your neck, my game-changing hacks will help you solve all of these common fashion problems and more. Before I hop in, please consider subscribing and giving this video a like if you enjoy. I am a strong, independent woman, and I can and I will put this darn bracelet on my own wrist. Ugh! How many times have you struggled putting a bracelet on your own wrist, and every time you get this close, you're back to square one? Yep, I feel you. This hack is for all the independent women and men out there that prefer to put on their own bracelets quickly and effectively. For this hack, you'll need to grab a safety pin or paper clip and hook it through the last chain link on your bracelet. Hold onto the safety pin with the hand you are putting the bracelet on, and use the other hand to wrap the bracelet around your wrist and hook it onto the chain. Lastly, unhook the safety pin from the bracelet. This nifty hack adds an extra inch or so to the length of your bracelet and makes it easy to hold in place as you put your bracelet on. And because I know you're going to ask me in the comments, these beautiful bracelets are from Ana Luisa. As many of you already know, they are my favorite affordable and sustainable jewelry brand. They create the most gorgeous and unique pieces made from recycled materials that stand the test of time. My earrings, rings, bracelets, and necklaces are all from Ana Luisa as well. I will leave links for everything below, as well as a discount code for you to enjoy. So you want to look taller, but you don't want to wear heels. I've got you. Have you heard of shoe wedges? This nifty Amazon find can be inserted into sneakers, boots, or any other shoe with a higher shoe backing to discreetly add an extra couple inches to your frame. As a proud Canadian girl, I live in coats like this for a majority of the year, so you can imagine how frustrated I get whenever this happens. Don't worry, I figured out an easy solution to this problem that not only keeps your coat belt where it belongs, but it looks super cute too. Thread your coat belt as you normally would and knot each side around the belt like this. This fix will keep your coat belt in place while looking chic and cool at the same time. I love layering necklaces, but sometimes I wish I could make a necklace longer so it looks better with the other necklaces I'm stacking it with. These necklaces from Ana Luisa already have a built-in extender, so I can just adjust the lengths of each to my liking, but this beautiful line charm necklace, for example, does not. That's when using a chain extender like this comes in super handy and allows you to add extra length to your necklaces in an instant. Like most people during lockdown, I have been buying a lot of sweaters and sweatpants. I'm pretty sure I own sweaters and sweatpants in every color of the rainbow by now. But one of the problems I have is that most of them don't match. Sometimes a girl just wants to snuggle up in a coordinated sweatsuit, and I mean, they're close, but it's so damn hard to find matching sweaters and sweatpants these days. They're either not available in my size or they're sold out. If you shop in the women's section, that is. Yep, I discovered that when you shop for the same items in the men's section on sites like Zara and H&M, they pretty much have all sizes available, and they have the coziest oversized boyfriend fit that I love. How cute is this baby blue set I found from Zara Man? What if I told you you can transform pretty much any flowy pants you own into joggers? All you need is a long pair of flowy pants and 2 hair elastics. Place the elastics around your ankles and tuck the hem of your flowy pants under the elastics like this. Pretty cool, huh? I love shoes. I also love collecting shoes, but let's be honest, having a lot of shoes can get expensive and take up a lot of space. One of my favorite ways to remix my more minimalistic pairs and get more wear out of them is with clip-on shoe embellishments. This is a nifty Amazon find that will completely transform your shoes from basic to amazing in an instant and can make even the most basic shoes look so much more expensive. One of my biggest pet peeves is when my necklaces get tangled together, a problem that's pretty much unavoidable if you like wearing more than one necklace at a time like I do. So my secret to preventing my necklaces from getting tangled up is using a necklace separator like this. This separator keeps your necklaces in the same order you put them in and comes in 2-link, 3-link, or 4-link variants. I also love how much easier and faster it is to put necklaces on this way. If there's a certain stack you wear often, you can put all of the necklaces on one extender and snap all of them on at the same time. Here's a hack you can use for skirts that are too loose around the waist. Tie a shoelace around the smallest part of your waist. Pull the skirt up and tuck the edges of the skirt into the shoelace like this. You can also use this hack to create the perfect crop t-shirt out of a loose fit tee. Just like with the skirt fix, start by tying the shoelace around the smallest part of your waist and tuck the t-shirt under the shoelace like this. So smart. If you love tall boots like I do, you've likely experienced this problem where the top of the boots simply don't stay up on your leg and you find yourself constantly pulling them up. To prevent your boots from falling down, grab some double stick tape or fashion tape and adhere it to the inside of your boots like this. Then just stick the top of the boots to your legs to keep them in place. Here's a hack to get the most out of your jewelry pieces. Most people have simple hoop earrings like this. They're minimalist, easy to wear, and oh so versatile because it allows you to get creative with your earring stacks. You can use a charm like this one I had in my collection and hook it through the hoop to create a one-of-a-kind jewelry piece. You can also do this with stud earrings like I did here with my tribal earrings. And one of my personal favorites is swapping out the studs on ear jackets like I did on these love earrings that I designed. They originally come with beautiful freshwater pearl studs, but you can swap them out for a different pair of studs to get more than one look out of them. I love my chunky knit sweaters in the colder months, but the chunkier they are, the more difficult it is to tuck them into bottoms without creating a bulge like this. Let's be real, this doesn't look very flattering. One of the ways I like to create a tucked-in effect without the bulge is with hair elastics. I simply tie the extra fabric from the sweater with a hair elastic on each side like this and tuck in the loose ends. If you live in a cold climate like I do, you probably recognize this problem all too well. This was the main reason I didn't like wearing scarves. They never seem to stay in place. So to fix this problem, simply tie the ends of your scarf together with a hair elastic and wrap your scarf around your neck. This allows you to turn pretty much any scarf you own into an infinity scarf within seconds. If you've ever experienced fluctuations in your weight, you've likely found yourself dealing with ill-fitting bras. A quick, temporary fix for a bra that suddenly seems too tight is to use a bra extender to add an inch or two to the width of your band for a more comfortable fit without replacing your bra altogether. By the end of winter, I find myself getting bored with the same old sweaters hanging in my closet. One of the ways you can spice up the sweaters you already have is by flipping them upside down to create a completely different and unexpected look. Bonus points if you borrow your significant other's sweater like I did here. Thanks, babe. Just make sure that the opening is wide enough for you to be able to flip it like this. Another way to tuck in an oversized sweater like the hack I showed you with the hair elastics is to put a belt around your waist on top of your sweater like this and pull the sweater out to cover up the belt. This trick makes it look like you tucked your sweater into your bottoms without the bulge, and it will ensure your sweater stays put. I love slingback shoes, but sometimes I find that the strap on certain shoes has a mind of its own and makes them unpleasant to wear. To prevent the strap on slingback shoes from falling down, simply stick on a piece of double stick tape or fashion tape to the back of the strap and stick it to the back of your heel. Another one of my favorite uses for double stick tape is to prevent mules from sliding off my foot. I just stick some double stick tape on the insole of each shoe so the shoes stay on my feet. If you find that all of a sudden your favorite pair of jeans just don't fit the same way like they used to, like mine here, you can use a shoelace to tighten them in the back by looping the shoelace through the back belt loops and tying it like this. Tuck in the laces and cover them up with a longer top or blazer to disguise it. Speaking of blazers, I love draping my blazers over my shoulders for a more laid-back vibe, but hate when they fall off my shoulders the moment I raise my arms up. Anyone else get annoyed when this happens? A simple hack I use all the time to keep my blazers and outerwear from falling off my shoulders when I drape them is to secure them to the shirt I'm wearing underneath using safety pins. This allows me to wear them draped over my shoulders without having to worry they'll fall on the floor. Okay, so do you remember those amazing shoe wedges in the beginning of this video that I used to add a couple inches to my height? Another way you can use them is to give your blazers or coats a boost in the shoulder department. Bold shoulder pads are super on trend at the moment, and I'm obsessed with the Magda Butrym and Balenciaga Hourglass blazers. So to get the look for less, much less, simply place a shoe wedge like this on top of your shoulders. These shoe wedges are great because they have a strong adhesive, so they will stick to the underside of your blazer or coat and give you that exaggerated shoulder look inspired by the runway for only $15. Another hack to make a pair of bottoms that are slightly too loose around your waist fit better is by looping the button through its neighboring belt loop like this before pulling it through the eye. Which method do you prefer, the shoelace hack or the belt loop hack for making bottoms fit better around the waist? I love my wool coats, but I often find that after I take them out of storage and bring them back out for the colder months, they often have this weird smell to them. A hack that I learned from my Russian grandmother, nonetheless, that so happens to own a lot of snazzy winter coats, is to combine 1 tablespoon of vodka, yes, vodka, with 1 cup of water in a spray bottle like this and spray the solution all over the coat. The alcohol in the vodka cancels out the weird smell, and no, you will not smell like you just rolled out of happy hour, I promise. As you probably already concluded, I really love shoes. That's why it pains me anytime I get a nick or a scratch or get them dirty. One of my biggest pet peeves is when my heels get ruined, because that is one problem that is very hard to fix, even by a professional. So if you're concerned about ruining your expensive heels, I recommend getting a few of these clear heel protectors. You can hardly see them when you're wearing your heels, and it will protect them from getting stuck and suffering an unfortunate fate. Trust me, these are life-changing. And that wraps up my game-changing fashion hacks that will simplify your life and solve many of your fashion dilemmas. Which hacks were your favorite? Before I sign off, if you're not already following me on Instagram, I would love to have you join my community of fellow fashion lovers and stay connected. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.